Hello everyone, it's Avondale, and welcome back to another episode of the Lobster Helpers. Now, before we get down to it today, I need your help. Right now, I need you to go down to the comments section. I need you to leave me an idea for a new lobster that I can make. I need to fill all these containers with lobsters before I can release this as a downloadable map. And I'm running out of ideas. I have about half of them ready to go in my head, but I haven't built, most of them yet. But I need the other half done. So if you guys leave me a comment with some ideas for lobsters that you have, I will think about them, and any of them that would be cool or are a good idea, I will try my best to incorporate. Now anyways, we're looking in here. Let's see what we've got done already. We've done Redstone Guy, we've seen him. Blue Guy and Yellow Guy, they made their appearance along with Spectator Guy in the team teleporting episode. And Chef Guy was the last couple episodes. He was pretty cool as well. But we have a new guy today, and he's actually is a lobster guy. That's his name. Actually is a lobster guy. I wonder what he does. Let's let him out and see. Oh, he talks. Hello, I'm lost and I need to get home, but I'm scared of lobster traps. Can you please help me? Yeah, sure. Let's go see if we can get you home. I don't really know where you live. Do you know where you live? I think he's shy. I don't know. Okay, well, let's see if we can find you a home. Okay, come on, I see it over here. I think this is it, but yeah, I see your house back there, but there's just a lot of lobster traps in the way. You think we can sneak by him? Oh, jeez! Oh, wow, he's pretty scared. He went running away. You okay? Come on, let's try it again. Think you can make it by? Oh man, he looks so scared. I don't think we can do it. Yeah, come on over here. Alright. You wait here. I'm gonna see if I can take care of these guys. It says right here there's some trap destroyers. 8 TNT? Is there anything special about them? Can be placed on block of... Okay, I'll see. I think I can take care of these. Look out! Ah, okay, yeah. So these will destroy all the lobster traps. Let me just go down and throw a few in. Oh man. He is a little nervous, isn't he? Alright, last couple here. Ah, there we go. We took care of them all. You coming? Come on, let's go. We're almost home. Okay, just a few more steps. Come on. We got this. We'll just go up the little shell here. Come on. Ah, there we go. And we got him home. Alright, so this is actually is a lobster guy, and I was trying to make a lobster helper that acted, well, I guess like Zoidberg. And so he gets scared when he sees lobster traps. So I'll go ahead and get myself back in creative mode here. And we'll take a look at some of the stuff that runs him today, and then we'll also do some more in the next episode. Okay, so I've reset my beautiful lobster traps back here in this alley, and I wanted to show you why he was running away from the lobster traps. I'm sure some of you may have guessed it already. Well, let's do effect at E clear, and you will see, if I get the text off my screen, that there's a creeper sitting inside every one of these traps. He's named Trap. And you might not be able to tell, but he looks a little chunky, doesn't he? So let's just get a creeper egg real quick, and we'll spawn a normal one right next to him. We can see sort of what's going on there. So that's a normal sized one, and this is the fat guy. And he's pretty big because he is right on the verge of exploding. His fuse time, however, is set to be really long, and that's why he's lasting there for so long. Now, I have a system set up that kills these guys off every once in a while and spawns a new one. It actually is a lobster guy. I found him again. So basically what happens is it kills the lobster that's there right at, or the lobster, it kills the creeper that's there right after it spawned a new one in. So it keeps refreshing the cycle so they'll never blow up. Now actually as a lobster guy is composed of an armor stand, a creeper, and a silverfish with no AI. They're silenced on both of them. And so the creeper was obviously important to the running away mechanic. which is surprisingly inconsistent, as you can see here. It's pretty good when there's only one thing for them to run away from, but when there's multiple things for them to run away from, it gets a little derpy at times. So I wanted to use this mechanic where the creeper runs away from the blowing up creeper as sort of a way to make it so that a lobster could be scared. And then I did the goofy little running animation to get that to work as well. Okay, so the next thing I wanted to show off was how to fake a TNT explosion. Now, you need to have a TNT explosion or something of the sort to give the visual effect to blow up these traps, but if you use an actual TNT blast, it'll, well, pretty much blow up everything. And we don't want that because that just makes a mess. It leaves drops on the ground that you have to worry about killing so the player can't pick them up. You know, a lot of bad things happen. So we'll come over here to my little obsidian test site and you'll see the lobster traps that I cloned in up there into the alley. This is my test site right here, and you'll notice now that when I place the TNT there on the redstone block, yeah, it's going to automatically activate. That's the reason I chose to use the redstone block as a block you could place the TNT on. But it makes the sound, it does the animation, but it doesn't blow anything up. So what is it actually doing? There's 4 different types of blocks in the lobster trap. If we come over here, you'll see we have wooden planks, we have iron bars, we have oak wood slab, and oak wood stairs. That makes up the whole thing. So basically what I did is I took a range on the TNT of 3 blocks out in each direction, as well as vertically. And I had it fill this area right before the TNT would normally explode with air, but it replaces these different things, and I believe the commands are here, yeah. So you see fill -3 in the X and Z directions, and then +3 for the other coordinate, and it fills it with air, and the data value, the damage value on that is 0, and then it replaces planks, which is Minecraft's name for oak wood planks. So yeah, it's gonna fill that area with those different block types, and if I put some blocks outside of the range here, you'll see where those are. So it's gonna calculate when the TNT is gonna blow up, and right before it would blow up, it's gonna do that. I guess I missed, it should have been one higher. Let's try that one more time. One of those it won't get. Yeah, there we go. So this is the limit for that. So that's how it damages the things. The explosion is done with a particle effect, but the game actually knows when to do it based on another lifetime scoreboard objective that I used when I cooked the food in the last episode. So you see here, we're adding to Prime TNT a lifetime score of 1, and then these fill events right here are happening when the lifetime score reaches 75, and then it's gonna at the same time as that, it's gonna kill all of those trap creepers that are in that area, and then it kills the TNT as well as does the explosion and the sound. So if I put that scoreboard up on the side, it's probably gonna make a mess, so I apologize for that in advance. Okay, there we go. Set display, sidebar. Let's go ahead and clear those. Scoreboard, players, reset, star. We'll get everything on the board. Clearly we have some entities lying around. I bet you those are the creepers. Let's kill at E, name equals trap. There we go. We got them all. We can reset them all again. There's all that off the board. Okay, so let's look at this now. You're going to see it counting up as soon as it hits 75 here. Everything happens. Kills the TNT, makes the explosion, does the particles. Breaks off all the blocks, and there you go, you faked the TNT explosion in a controlled way. So the last thing I'm going to show about ActuallyIsALobster guy today is how he moved when he was just walking normally, which is this blue wool here, these 2 rows in the fill clock, and how he was moving when he was scared, which is these last 2 rows here, the pink wool. So when he was moving normally, the first thing that's happening is it's executing on the creeper, whose name was C-Actual. C stands for creeper, actual is the abbreviation for ActuallyIsALobster guy, which was a horrible name to type in commands, by the way. Don't ever do that to yourself. even if it's just for a joke. But you can see in this command block here that it's looking at its OWalk score, which is something that you guys should be familiar with from the last two Lobster Helpers. And it's also looking at a score called still, which we'll talk about next time. If we look at the next selector here, it's executing an entity data command right here on ActuallyIsALobster guy, and he has a score and an objective called scared. And we're looking for that score to be equal to 0 for the normal walking animations to happen. And so over here, when his score in scared is at least 1, which you'll see right here, that's when he runs away with his arms over his head looking all ridiculous. So how does it determine whether he's scared or not? This was a challenge. I'm not entirely happy with the way that I did it, but it kind of worked out okay. It's pretty funny to look at either way, and that was the main thing I was going for. If you look in here, there is an execute command happening on all of those creepers that were named trap, and it's trying to set ActuallyIsALobster guy when he's in a radius of 7, a scared score of 50. Now that scared score counts down by 1 every tick, as long as ActuallyIsALobster guy has a score of at least 1 in that, so it can never go negative, essentially. And then the other thing is over here, he says whoop every time his scared score is above 2. So I just basically wanted him to fill up the chat with noise as he was screaming or running away. The reason it was so difficult to figure out the scared value is because it's really difficult to know where mobs are in relation to each other in Minecraft, and also whether they're moving or not turned out to be really difficult to figure out. However, I did that, and that's what the next episode is going to be on. So in the meantime, don't forget your job. Remember at the beginning when I said to suggest a lobster idea? Yeah, go do that. Let me know if you have any questions or comments about ActuallyIsALobster guy. Leave them in the comments. And I will see you next time. I've been Avondale. Thanks for watching. Out of ideas. I have about half of them ready to go in my head, but I haven't built, most of them yet. But I need the other half done. So if you guys leave me a comment with some ideas for lobsters that you have, I will think about them, and any of them that would be cool or are a good idea, I will try my best to incorporate. Now anyways, we're looking in here. Let's see what we've got done already. We've done Redstone guy, we've seen him, Blue guy, and hello everyone, it's Avondale, and welcome back to another episode of the Lobster Helpers. Now, before we get down to it today, I need your help. Right now, I need you to go down to the comments section. I need you to leave me an idea for a new lobster that I can make. I need to fill all these containers with lobsters before I can release this as a downloadable map. And I'm ready, but I'm scared of lobster traps. Can you please help me? Yeah, sure. Let's go see if we can get you home. I don't really know where you live. Do you know where you live? I think he's shy. I don't know. Okay, well, let's see if we can find you a home. Okay, come on, I see it over here. I think this is it, but yeah, I see your house back there, but there's just a lot of lobster traps in the way. Yellow guy, they made their appearance along with Spectator guy in the team teleporting episode. And Chef guy was the last couple episodes. He was pretty cool as well, but we have a new guy today, and he's ActuallyIsALobster guy. That's his name, ActuallyIsALobster guy. I wonder what he does. Let's let him out and see. Oh, he talks. Hello, I'm lost and I need to get home. Think we can sneak by him? Oh, jeez. Oh, wow, he's pretty scared. He went running away. You okay? Come on, let's try it again. Think you can make it by? Oh man, he looks so scared. I don't think we can do it. Yeah, come on over here. Alright. You wait here. I'm gonna see if I can take care of these.